What's going on, everybody? This is Kevin Marcus Miller, the Marketing Clarity Doc. Good morning. I got a new webcam, y'all. I'm excited. Ooh, I look good. I'll drop a link so y'all can get the same one. Someone put me on, so I had to give them some love. And today's going to be another all virtual lesson, lesson 30. And today we're going to be talking about, yes, your LinkedIn profile. I know it seems like LinkedIn is this huge monster, right? And a lot of people are leveraging it the wrong way, but I'm here to tell you there is a correct way to leverage LinkedIn to build your business. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to take a look at my profile. I'm going to break it down and hopefully you get some value from today. Alrighty, I'm going to share my screen now. Here we go. If you're here, just go ahead and let me know in the chat. I want to make sure that you can all see my screen before I dive right in. Excellent. All right. Check this out. This is my LinkedIn profile. The first thing you notice is that it's structured in a way to attract my ideal customer. It's not structured in a way to showcase my capabilities. Let me say that again. My LinkedIn profile is structured in a way to attract my ideal customer, not to showcase my capabilities. So that's a key distinction in the way that I prefer to structure my LinkedIn profile. If you want to make money on LinkedIn, you have to learn to not make it about you. It ain't. It's never been, and it never will. It is not about us. It's about our customer. So first thing you see off the bat, a professional banner. Most people do not go this route, right? They use Canva. I'm here to tell you, I've been guilty of this, using a Canva banner for your LinkedIn or Facebook banner. If you really want to differentiate yourself in the marketplace, given how saturated LinkedIn is, you're going to want to hire a professional graphic designer to provide you something that really stands out. So mine really stands out. Notice what I put there is my tagline or my name, my brand, my personal brand, not my company, what I do, who I help, and then a call to action. DM me for more info. That's how I like to structure my banners. Now, most people, they'll put their title or their company in the profile. What I prefer to do is use the I help blank using blank formula. Okay. So I help CEOs, help burnt out CEOs grow their emotional and financial bank account. That's really clear what I do. Oh, okay. How does he do that now? Okay. Then the idea is to get enough curiosity for them to scroll down, just like a funnel. Your LinkedIn page, when optimized correctly, is a funnel. It is a sales page. Okay. And then what you want to do is hire someone to write some copy for you that really talks to your ideal customer and really stirs that pain. Right. So I'm talking to them about their pain, what they're going through right now. I'm not talking about, well, I have this many years of experience and I do this and I like this and I like that. Oh, right. Ain't nobody care about that. Another thing I see on LinkedIn that makes it hard for me to make a decision on who I'm going to go with as a vendor is when there's a lot of jargon. Jargon is not something that I like, and I know a lot of people don't. Some people think that using big words and jargon makes them smart, but in reality, what it actually makes them is unclear. And when you're unclear, it's harder to sell. It's harder to sell when you're unclear about what you do. So I talk to a lot of CEOs on the phone and they tell me what they do and they can't describe it in 2 sentences because they think they're unique. When the truth is, they're just not clear. Simplify it, okay? Then you're going to want to put your featured items here. Okay. If you don't have featured on your LinkedIn profile, you're going to click add section and you'll be able to add it. You're going to want to put things that your ideal customer wants to see. My ideal customer wants to see my company website, my podcast, and my press, and my case studies. Okay. Then you're going to want to structure your experience in a way that's attractive to your ideal customer, not attractive to a recruiter. For my business owners, okay, the difference is it's clear what we do, right? And then here's the links to get in touch versus listing out a bullet point of all of the things you do as a CEO. Okay. Then what you want to do is ensure that you have, of course, your education, your certifications, and your volunteer experience. Do not sleep on volunteer experience. It is way more valuable than you think it is. Okay. Of course, you're going to want to have recommendations as well. Okay. On my profile, you'll notice several from Microsoft directly. Okay. Double back to back. That's part of the reason when people look me up, they know they can trust me is because, look, big executives endorse me and my marketing skills, right? So that's what you want on your LinkedIn profile is the right people endorsing you, not your friends, not your mom, not your cousin, right? All right. I hope that was helpful for today. I'm sure we'll do some more LinkedIn action very soon, and we'll dive into some other things. Let me know what other things you want to talk about in regards to LinkedIn as well. Happy to give some context and my experience on what works for me. All righty. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.